Holla! What is going on, Saturday Nation? Been a while since we did a Daily Splash. I guess we should probably stop calling it the Daily Splash. But I did make it 14 days in a row. Firing up the old Ecamm. By the way, I'm using Ecamm to do these Facebook Lives. If you want to check that out, just Google it. E-C-A-M-M. Ecamm. All right. Hey, lots of great stuff going on. A lot of great feedback from the podcast this week. Thank you so much, all of you. Hey, if you have not done so, would you do your boy a favor? Would you get on iTunes and leave a 5-star rating for the podcast right now? You can do it, actually, from your phone. The Everyday Saturday Podcast. Look, ratings help the show. It helps me find amazing people like you all around the world. And by the way, if you are a podcaster, be sure you are also asking people to leave a rating for your show. It makes your show more relevant. Let's talk about that. I wasn't even going to talk about podcasting today, but why don't we go off the rails, baby? By the way, leave a comment. What's going on? What you doing? Holla at your boy. Podcasting, the way you get noticed on iTunes, a lot of people are like, hey, how to get ranked number one? Why is your show always in the top 3, 4, 5? And, well, look, first of all, I put consistent content out there. Think about how silly this is. There's 96 15-minute increments in a day. I pick one of those 96 and record a podcast. If I can't do that, I mean, look, I'm not even committed to my craft, and neither are you, you know? So out of the 1/96th of a day principle, take one of those 96-minute increments, record something. Record something. Do a Facebook Live like I'm doing right now. Record a podcast. Just create content, have a call to action, make an offer. Sell something to somebody. Because here's the problem. All right, the solution that you provide is whatever the solution is. You got to get really crystal clear, guys, on what your message is. You can't just be, I get this a lot from people. I go, what do you do? Well, I want to inspire and motivate the world. That's great. I mean, look, I love that. We need more of that. You're not going to make any money with that, though. You're just not going to make any money with that. You've got to solve a problem. All right, you don't gotta, put a man on the moon or something. It's not that crazy, but you got to be able to identify what it is that you do. So, with podcasting, for example, if you want to be more relevant on iTunes, create content every single day. People say, I can't podcast every day. Well, then you're not committed to it. It's not a priority. You can. It's not that you can't. You've got a microphone. I record in my car on my phone every day. You could do that. But to say you can't do something is not true. Just insert this phrase instead. Say, it is not a priority to me. My health is not a priority to me. So therefore, I'm not going to go to the gym, or I'm not going to go run or exercise. It's just not a priority to me. Spend time with your spouse, your kids. No, I wish I had time. I got to go to work. Well, then your family's not a priority to you. If you're just honest about it, at least you can identify the source of the problem. So with podcasting, get people, record content, put it out there, tell people to leave a rating and review for the show, and let it take over. Don't sit there and stare and refresh the screen. Why aren't my rankings higher? Why aren't I getting more downloads? You're going to get to where you're going to get. You're going to get there just fine. You're going to get there exactly in the time you're supposed to, based on the commitment level that you have. It's that simple. If your commitment level isn't high, why would you ever expect to get results? If you're not committed to your marriage, why would you expect to have a great marriage? If you're not committed to your business, why would you expect to make any money? If you're not committed to your health, why would you expect to get in shape? These are simple concepts, but people struggle because they get focused so much on there's got to be more to it. It's not that simple. No, it is that simple. If it was any more complicated than that, people that I work with, for example, wouldn't be having the success they're having. I got another Voxer message from a man. Ian sold another $2,500 this week to a client. And it's just simple. Podcast, he's probably got less than a few thousand downloads. Make an offer, get them on your calendar, call the person up, and solve the problem that they have. That's it. But if you don't know what the message is that you have, and you're not going to work on what that message is, then don't expect to get results. It's just, don't kid yourself into thinking that there's got to be there's got to be this mystical, magical way to be successful. There's not. You put the work in, you stay committed to it, and you get the results. If you don't put the work in, if you don't stay committed, and you're going to make excuses as to why, of all the people, we all only have 24 hours in a day. The President of the United States has 24 hours in a day. Tony Robbins has 24 hours in a day. Oprah Winfrey has 24 hours in a day. Mother Teresa had 24 hours in a day. Yet you're going to sit there and argue you don't have time to do something? I mean, without somebody laughing at you, without somebody just bursting out laughing in your face, you're going to try to tell somebody that you don't have time to do something. That's not true. You're lying to yourself to make yourself feel better about why you haven't been able to accomplish a result. And it makes you feel good for a little while because you're hanging around people that will allow you to tell that lie and then believe that lie. You're hanging around enablers, okay? Stop hanging around people when you tell them, man, this day got away from me. I couldn't do this or that consistently, okay? Every now and then, a day is going to get away from you. We're human beings. Life happens. You don't have your A game every single day. I'm not about that life, hustle and grind, hustle and grind, hustle and grind, and you never see your family, and there's no excuse for that. But I am going to let you know that if you allow that to become a pattern, you're never going to find the success. And it's just going to be, you're going to feel like crap. And you're going to have this thing called regret that settles into your life like a cement block tied to your leg, and you can't shake it. You'll try to shake it off. You can't shake regret off because regret never leaves you because it's missed opportunities that you know you could have had. See, regret doesn't feel bad if you know, like, I know that I would never play center field for the New York Yankees. I know, it's a shocker, okay? I always wanted to be Mickey Mantle, but I don't have any regret about not playing center field for the New York Yankees, okay? I would have had a ton of regret not being there for my kids, you know, being a product of a single parent, you know, whose dad left at a young age. I didn't want to be that same dude that left my kids. So I would have had a ton of regret going to a stupid job every day that paid $100,000 a year to hang around people I didn't even like, to do things I didn't even believe in, just so I could have a 401k. Think about how dumb that is. You want to have a 401k, you're putting all the value in that, but you're not putting any value into things in life that really matter, okay? So whether it's getting your podcast ranked on iTunes or getting people to view your YouTube video or getting people to be consistent with it, have proper expectations. If you don't feed it every day, don't expect it to grow, and be honest with yourself. And conversely, congratulate yourself when you do have a win. You're getting more downloads than the week before, the month before, congratulate yourself. That shows that you're planting seeds. If you're getting people to buy your product and service, look, there's a whole different way, different training we could go down, and I got to get this training out. I need to do this, and I'm committed to doing this. The road to 50K, all right? A lot of my coaching clients are on the road to $50,000 because they're not settling for selling a $50, $100 product. They're selling thousands of dollars of coaching, consulting, and really intimate type services where they get results for clients. Once you get to 50 grand, 100 grand, then you can start investing in membership sites and this passive income. But if you're starting out thinking because you saw somebody on the internet that's selling a digital course and you're going to be making money 24/7 while you sleep, of course that can happen. Let me ask you a question. Would you rather have 50 grand in your bank account to be able to invest in some sort of survey to ask if people even want that product, okay, and the software to deliver that product, versus going in debt right out of the gate, having to put all that on a charge card or get into your retirement money or savings account to invest in membership site type software, passive income, that you don't even know if anybody wants or if it's going to work? See, the beauty of what I teach to people, and the reason it works, is because they create a podcast, get them on a calendar, and sell their own intellectual property for 3, 5, 10 grand a pop. You can do the exact same thing. The only way you wouldn't be able to do it is if you didn't do the actual work. That's the only way it does. The only way that method doesn't work is if you don't create the initial content for people to consume. And then the other way it doesn't work is if you don't have a call to action, like getting people on a calendar. And then the last way, and probably the most important reason it doesn't work, is you're not clear on the result you provide for somebody, you know? And you're kind of wishy-washy about it, and you don't feel worthy about it, and you don't feel like you can do this for somebody because all of these years people have been telling you what you couldn't do your whole life. So now you're buying into that, and you're thinking, well, I can't do it because I've been hearing my whole life I'm not really that good. Well, let me tell you something. When you create content and people consume that content, they've already raised their hand and said, you are good. Yeah, no, this is really good stuff. And then when you have a call to action, they got to jump through another hoop. They got to get on your calendar. So that's actually 2 hands have been raised now. When they get on your calendar, the deal is done as long as you understand the value and the result that you provide. That's it. It's not. If it was any more complicated than that, the people I work with wouldn't be having a success rate that you see posted all over that I share these testimonials, okay? So be confident in the result that you provide people, all right? If I can help you do that, get on my calendar right there, launchwithsam.com. You'll see it right there. We can work together. You'll get there faster. You'll know exactly what your message is. But understand this much. Have your expectations in line. Today would be an amazing day to create some sort of audio or video or written content. Plant the seed, have the call to action, and get the message tight. That's it. That's all you got to do. 196 of a day. Take 15 minutes to do it. Or not. But if you don't expect any results. But if you do, wow. If you do, and you have the right mindset and patience, your life will change forever. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I love that word. People are afraid of it. I use the word guaranteed. Your life will be different. 100%, without a shadow of a doubt, 100% guaranteed, your life will change forever. All right, take that. I'm telling you, do it, guys. Do it, do it, do it. All right, check out today's podcast on iTunes. Leave a 5-star rating for the show on iTunes. And if you want to work together, go to launchwithsam.com. We'll do it faster and better. Who doesn't mind faster and better? All right, guys. Have the best day ever. See ya.